Hello everyone, welcome to Laexcellence IAS Academy. Again, we'll start with the very important articles for your 2025 prelims. Okay, let us begin. Article 109, 110 and 198 and 199. Simply these articles deals with a money bill. Article 109 and 110 deals with the money bill at the central level or union government level. Again, Article 198 and 199 deals with the money bill at the state level. Article 109 and 198 deals with the procedure which has to be followed while introducing and passing of money bill. Article 109 says that the bill shall only be introduced in the House of the People, means in the Lok Sabha only, and shall not be introduced in the Lok Sabha. And again, the Rajya Sabha or the upper house don't have any saying with respect to money bill. It can discuss the money bill and also can recommend some amendments to the bill, but it can't amend the bill or reject the bill in case of ordinary bills. Even Rajya Sabha can't withhold the money bill. It has given 14 days of time period within which Rajya Sabha can discuss and recommend some amendments which are not binding on the Lok Sabha. If Rajya Sabha is not discussing money bill and not resending the money bill to Lok Sabha, it is to be considered that the money bill has been passed by the both houses. Simple, Rajya Sabha can't reject the money bill, even can't amend the money bill. Just it can recommend the amendments to the Lok Sabha. The final say on the recommendations made by the Rajya Sabha lies with the Lok Sabha. It can accept the recommendations made by the Lok Sabha or it can reject. So it is the procedure which has been discussed in the Article 109. Then Article 110 deals with the definitions of the money bill. Means what constitutes the money bill? What bill can be considered as money bill? It simply says that the bill deals with the only provisions, means any bill should be deal with only matters which are enlisted in this particular article. Other than these matters, if any bills mentions these matters and also deals with other matters, this will be considered as finance bill under Article 170 subclause 1. If any bill purely deals with these matters, then only it can be considered as money bill under Article 110. Who decides whether it is a money bill or not? The speaker has a final say. Speaker has to decide whether any bill is money bill or not. In 2016, right, speaker decided other bill is a money bill. Subsequently, the other bill has been enacted as a money bill. And what constitutes money bill? It includes the matters like imposition, abolition and alteration of any taxes in the country. It also deals with the borrowing of the government. Borrowing by the government means borrowing against the consolidated fund of India. Any borrowings made by the governments against the consolidated fund of India at the union level, consolidated fund of the state at the state level. And again, any custody of withdrawal from the and also deposition money into consolidated fund of India as well as contingency fund of India. Means if there is any withdrawal from the consolidated fund of India or contingency fund of India, if there is any custody of the consolidated fund of India and contingency fund of India and also any deposition of money into these funds, such bills, means which regulates and which deals with such matters, those bills also can be considered as money bills. And also any expenditure is going to be made as a charged on the consolidated fund of India. If any expenditure can be considered as a charged expenditure on the consolidated fund of India. For example, central government establishes or parliament establishes any body and the salary of these members of this body made a charged on the consolidated fund of India. If such laws which deals with the expenditure charged on the consolidated fund of India, such bill also can be considered as money bills. And also receipt of money on the account of Consolidated Fund of India or public account of India, and any custody of such Consolidated Fund of India and public account of India, which the bills which are deals with such matters are also can be considered as the money bill. And finally, these bills which are deals with all the issues shall be considered as money bill, and final say with respect to such bills is lies with the speaker. This is Article 109 and 110 at the central level and 198 and 199 at the state level. Article 112 and 202. The Article 112 deals with the budget at the central level. Budget at the central level. Article 202 deals with the budget at the state level. Simply, the budget includes the estimated receipts and also expenditures of the financial year. Means the how much receipt there will be and also how much expenditure is going to be. This the budget. And also there will be a charged expenditure on the Consolidated Fund of India and also voted expenditure. Means the budget which includes expenditures for the financial. This expenditure is divided into two parts. One is charged on the Consolidated Fund and also which includes the voted expenditure. Means the charged expenditure is not voted, only other expenditures is voted in the house. Means whether it may be a Lok Sabha or it may be a state legislative assembly. And again, Article 113 deals with the procedure which has to be followed with respect to budget. And Article 114 deals with the appropriation bill, and Article 116 deals with the vote on account. Vote of account. Right. Article 113 says that budget should be presented in the house and it should be discussed in the house. After discussing, it is transferred to departmental committees, parliamentary departmental committees. There are 24 departmental committees. After the parliament, means after departmental committees discussing, scrutinizing these demands made by the various departments, various ministries, these budget will be sent back to the house where there will be a vote on the demand. Vote on the demand, and the voting will be take place on the other expenditure, not on the charged expenditure. And next is that after the voting has been done on the demands made by the various departments or various ministries, there will be a voting again the passing of appropriation bill. Why? Without appropriation, we can't withdraw money from the Consolidated Fund of India. Under Article 114, the appropriation bill shall be made or shall be introduced in the house. This appropriation bill, if passed in the parliament or in the state legislative assembly, the demands which has been made with respect to budget, on which the already voting has been taken place, the appropriation will be made to those demands. Hope you got clear with respect to Article 113 and 114 as well as also 112. These deals with the budget. And next is that Article 117. The 117 deals with financial bills. We already discussed money bills and financial bills. Under Article 17, we have two types of finance bill. Article 117, subclause 1, Article 117, subclause 2. Article 117 and subclause 1 deals with the financial bill. The financial bill first. The financial first is similar to money bill in two matters. One is it can only be introduced after the recommendations of the president. Without recommendations of the president, financial bill first and also the money bill can't be introduced in the Lok Sabha. Okay. And second is that the financial bill can only be introduced in the lower house, whether it may be at the central level or it may be the state level. The financial bill first shall only be introduced only after the recommendations of the president at the central level, only recommendations of the governor at the state level, and only introduced in the Lok Sabha in the central and in the state legislative assembly in the state. And with respect to other matters, the financial bill under Article 117 subclause 1, it is treated as a ordinary bill with respect to passage. Means the upper house can reject a bill, can also suggest amendments, also can withhold the bill under the Article 117 subclause 1, because it is only similar in two ways with respect to money bill. That is, it is only introduced in the house after recommendations of the president, and it is only introduced in the house of the people or in the lower house. Again, but what constitutes the finance bill first? The first financial bill constitutes which deals with the matters which are included under Article 110 and also other matters. Other matters. If the bill talks about other matters and the matters which are included under the Article 110, this can be considered as the financial bill first. And financial bill 2, it is a like ordinary bill, but deals with the financial matters which are not mentioned in the Article 110. Simple, if the bill which only deals with the matters which are mentioned in the Article 110, it is called money bill. If any bill which deals with the matters mentioned in the Article 110 and other matters, 110 and other matters, this is called financial bill 1. If any financial matters other than Article 110, if the bill deals with only those matters, this called financial bill 2 under Article 117 subclause 2. This is treated like a ordinary bill, means this can be introduced either of the houses, whether it can be Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, either it can be a legislative of councils, state legislative assembly or the upper house in the state level. But if any rejection, if any deadlock with respect to these bills, there will be a joint sitting to resolve a deadlock between the upper house and the lower house. Okay, this is called financial bill under Article 117. Okay, thank you.